Hi, I'm Mark, and welcome to Book Ramble. And if you're returning as a subscriber, nice to see you again. And if you're new, please consider subscribing or giving a thumbs up or leaving a comment. One I just finished recording was this one, Don Quixote, and How I Take Notes. But I also got a bag full of books as a book haul. I got them from a thrift shop. And there they are. I thought I'd go through them just to talk about them because they're going to be future episodes worthy here, hopefully. So the first one, yes. This particular book, as far as I am aware, was absolutely loathed by the Victorian people when it came out. It's now a classic, and I think a lot of it is down to the work of Virginia Woolf. She wrote, I think it's A Room of My Own. Anyway, Wuthering Heights. And I've read it a couple of times, always got confused because of the names. You know, how many Catherines are there and how many Hindleys and Heathcliffs. Anyway, I'm going to read it again and definitely do an episode on that one. So, Wuthering Heights. Another one is Oliver Twist. Oliver. You got to pick a pocket or two, boys. Great movie from the 60s, the musical. And I've said before, I have struggled with some of the books by Dickens and his later works. You know, the Barnaby Rudges of this world and the David Copperfields. So I think I'll get on better with this one, but again, it's a great story, which I'm almost aware of in full. So it's not going to be too difficult, and I look forward to talking about this one in the future. I picked up this one, and for some reason I thought it was going to be about Napoleon, but it's not. It's The Merchant of Venice, which is strange since I've already got the complete works of Shakespeare. But I will do this separately as a book, as a future episode, because it's just a wonderful story. Get my pound of flesh. I must have a predilection to like 18th century comedies. There you go, comedies. Comedy is really a romance. It just has a happy ending. And the 18th century style of theatre, especially after the Restoration, was quite knockabout. And you got wonderful names like Lady Bomfiddle and stuff like that. So there'll be some ones there. It's The Beau Stratagem, The Conscious Lovers, The Beggar's Opera, The Life of Tom Thumb, and She Stoops to Conquer. So I love reading old 18th century plays. And this one intrigues me. It's Rudyard Kipling, Plain Tales from the Hills. He was out in India for some time, and I'm convinced I've read one of these already in the past, but I will have to remind myself as I'm reading through. There's various stories in here, little set pieces. So what we got? We've got Lisbeth, 3 and an extra thrown away, the arrest of Lieutenant Golightly, kidnapped, and so on. Little vignettes, I'm assuming, of India. So, Rudyard Kipling and his If wonderful poem. So, they're going to go on the list of things to read, because 9 or 10 is never enough to read at any one given time. And just before I finish, I'm going to do this in various episodes because there's so much to talk about. I never knew it was about the life of Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley, and it's got one of the best introductions I've ever come across in any book. I definitely want to talk about that. And I'm about to do some episodes on the Apology, Socrates on Trial, and the Tao Te Ching. Until then.